Hello from Myrtle Beach. Today we are actually just over the border into North Myrtle Beach and we are going to give you a tour of Barefoot Landing. It is a massive shopping, dining, and entertainment complex around a beautiful lake. Hi, I'm Carmen. If you're new here, we cover everything in Myrtle Beach and the surrounding area. If you're a return viewer, welcome back. We are so glad to have you with us. So over here to my right is the Land Shark Bar and Grill. That replaced what used to be the Joe's Crab Shack. But if you still want a Joe's Crab Shack, there's one over at Broadway at the beach. And here is a really cute pirate-themed playground that they have. So that is a really neat thing they have there for the, as far as I know, anyone can use that. Pretty cool. Here's the new location for Francesca's. They used to be around the corner, and we'll show you, there's something new where Francesca's used to be, so we'll definitely show you that. We're going to show you everything new that they have here in this area. Barefoot Landing is laid out beautifully, as I mentioned, around this lake. There's multiple places you can cross over. You can go around the back, you can cross here, and then there's actually another bridge that will take you over that puts you out near the Ron John Surf Shop, so we'll definitely show you that in the video. But just look at these beautiful views, and in the summertime they have live music and they have fireworks on certain nights. You can check their website for details. And here's the Purpleologist and the Christmas Mouse, which is our favorite store here. We love it. There's another Christmas Mouse store to the south in Myrtle Beach, so if you are not staying up in North Myrtle Beach, there is another location. And then you've got an Italian ice stand up here right under the Ultimate California Pizza Kitchen. And we used to like to eat there. We haven't eaten there in a while, so I can't speak to it recently, but we did used to enjoy that. Leave in the comments if you enjoy it and let us know if it's still good since we haven't been there in a while. Now we're up to Krabby Jack's General Store. You've got the Coastal Wine Boutique. The Build-A-Bear Workshop is fairly new here. And then you've got the Crafty Cow ice cream. That's kind of a tongue twister there. And Bully's Pub and Grill. And then you've got a Mulligan's Golf store. Let us know in the comments, do you enjoy golf? And if so, do you shop at Mulligan's? Let us know. There's multiple locations here of Mulligan's Golf store. And then you've got a classic here, Umberto's, that's been here as long as I can remember. I think it's been here since the beginning. A lot of you have said you really enjoy it, sort of Italian style food. Here's the Black Market Minerals shop, and then you've got both an olive shop and a pepper palace here. And then Breezin' Up followed right after that. And then we do have, there's not as many rides as at Broadway at the Beach, which is a similar shopping, dining, and entertainment district to this that's in Myrtle Beach, but they do have a couple of kiddie rides. You've got the classic carousel, and then you have a little train, and then there's a bungee type ride right past that. And there is the Beach House, which is fairly newish, not brand new, but fairly new. And then you've got River Street Suites over there. And then the Crooked Hammock Brewery is a really large place here. They have both food and drinks, obviously through the drinks part. Huge outdoor seating area. And then you've got some popcorn over here, Shining Soul. And you've also got a Bold. The Bold is fairly new over here. Right next to Bold is Haven's Marketplace. And the Bold, like I said, is fairly new, and it's a sort of healthy, you can sort of pick what you want in your bowl type restaurant. We're now on the other side of the Crooked Hammock Brewery, and I wanted to show you their Tortuga Island. It's got a cute turtle on the sign, and there's almost always some turtles down here in the water. We'll see if there's some on the other side. It might be too hot for them today. It is crazy hot today, which is normal here in the summer, but it is very hot. So they actually have swings out there. This is a bar, and it is part of the restaurant. But yeah, I'm not seeing the, oh, there's some turtles right over there. I can't zoom in, so hopefully you can see them. But they're hanging out on their log, and they're smart. They're in the shade, unlike us. We do have a massive playground here. I mean, it's really big. Got a bunch of nice seating with some umbrellas, and it's under this gorgeous live oak. So that's an option if you have children. And then we have Lulu's. That is Jimmy Buffett's sister's restaurant. And then over here to my right, we've got the amphitheater where they have the live music, and they do have free chairs that you can borrow here to watch the shows, the fireworks, the music. They're right over there, those blue chairs hanging up. So that's a really nice free option for some entertainment. Here's the amphitheater up close. You got the beautiful lake behind it. You got Sweet Molly's Creamery, and right down there is the Kentucky Miss Distillery, as well as Faux Paw. It's a cute dog pet friendly store. And then you've got Lulu's Beach Arcade, which, you know, of course is affiliated with the restaurant. And it is a pretty nice arcade. We've been in there. It's really nice. And you've got this ropes course here. So there's Lulu's. This is one of the things. And also there is a Greg Norman's right past Lulu's. This is one of the things that makes this pretty unique. Being right on the Intracoastal Waterway, it's got free boat parking here. So you can bring your boat over if you're one of the people that does have a boat. And it got an interesting, this Redford Queen across the way. It's got a phone number on it. And then we've got some yachts, lifestyles of the rich and famous. And then you've got this bridge, and we've actually seen this lift. It is a moving bridge. We saw a lift for a cruise ship. There is that called American Cruises? I think American Cruises, American Cruise Line. I really can't remember. Brian can't either. But they do cruise up and down the Intracoastal Waterway and do sort of river cruises, but it's a really large cruise ship. So if you're interested in that, it's something to look into. It's pretty cool to see that ship go by. And then over here to my right is the backside of Taco Mundo. And then straight ahead, there's another restaurant we'll show you when we get up to it. This massive restaurant here is the Big Chill. They've got this beautiful seating under that live oak in the back. They've got a top side bar, and then they also have food inside, of course, and they've got island style food, like Caribbean style food, and a lot of seafood. And here's the other side of Taco Mundo and a nice shady walkway. Here we are at the other side of Faux Pas, and also we get this question sometimes. Yes, the parking here is free, and there's ample restrooms around the whole property. Here's one location. Got a mole hole with Pandora over there, and then this building straight ahead of me, I know you can't see the sign, but that is the Savannah Bee Company. Now we're up to It's Sugar under this beautiful Spanish moss here in the live oak. And I kind of like this side over here. Each side, if you've noticed, has a sort of a different theme to it. And this one definitely has more big trees, which in the summer is a great thing. No, thank you. And they do have plenty of Italian ice here. That's the second place I've seen since we've been here. Sand and sun, birds, beef jerky. Also, the beef jerky, I don't know if this one does too, but the one over at Broadway at the beach had added a lot of different peanut butter and peanut butter cups and stuff like that. It was kind of interesting. I don't know if this one did too, but we saw that and filmed that. It was pretty cool. Oh, Brian just said they do. We just passed the Fudgery, Carolina Vineyards. They do some wine tasting there. Got designer sunglasses, and then this Iris Gallery is new. That's where they make art out of your iris. They take a up-close photo of your iris. Got Silver Shack, Quiet Storm, My Cup, and Blue Moon. So a lot of tightly packed shopping here, and at least partial shade. I mean, it's not fully shaded, but I just think this side's really pretty though. I like how it looks. And then we're gonna pop right up here to the left because I wanna show you some stuff that's across the parking lot. Right here, we've got the Magic Shop. Just to give you a frame of reference, that's that Big Chill restaurant right there. You've got some blank space where they tore a few buildings down. I assume that we'll build something new there. Then you've got River City Cafe. You've also got Flying Fish Restaurant. You've got the Alabama Theater. And then over in this general direction, you've got Alligator Adventure, but it does have its own parking lot. It's a zoo-like experience. Definitely recommend it. We have a video of that on our channel. If you'd like to find any videos on our channel, just go to YouTube, search for Carmen and Brian Myrtle Beach, and then just put in Alligator Adventure. It'll pop right up. And same for any topic or attraction you'd like to see. Then you've got the House of Blues, and then you've got Dick's Last Resort. Still nothing in the old Johnny Rockets location, and also something empty here as well. So still got a couple of vacancies in this area right here. Since I mentioned Alligator Adventure, as we go across this bridge, we have actually seen alligators swimming right here in this water. And yes, those are free. And no, they didn't escape Alligator Adventure. A lot of people don't realize we have alligators in this area, but we do. We have alligators. They go somewhat dormant during the cooler months here, so I think that's why people don't realize we have them, but in the warm months we absolutely do. And if you would like to see one in the wild, instead of going to Alligator Adventure, you can go to Huntington Beach State Park. It is south of Myrtle Beach in Murrells Inlet. And it is a beautiful park. It's really big and pretty. There is an admission charge. You can look on their website for details, and we do have a detailed video of that as well if you're interested. But you have a very good chance during the warm season of seeing a real alligator in the wild. At the end of the bridge, we're up here at Ron John's Surf Shop. Did just see a sign saying Alabama Theater kids are free 16 and under, but I don't know for how long that will last. So definitely check their website or call them before you go. Don't take my word for that, but just thought I'd mention it in case you have kids. That's a pretty good deal, and they do have some good shows there. I've been to their Christmas show. So this is brand new. This building burned down. We filmed it for you when it was burned down, and it is now the Charleston Shoe Company. This is where Francesca's used to be, and we showed you their new location. So it's a nice new big building, looks fresh and clean. Go around the corner here and see what's going on. Looks like nothing yet. So we'll let you know what comes in here once that opens up. And then you've got Kira Aloha. If you'd like to learn more about Myrtle Beach and the surrounding area, be sure to click on the video on your screen right now. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.